Lemshiki, a perspective. I quote, "When the bug-eyed bastards come out of the sky, who are you going to look to save you? The authorities? The army? Ernest Borgnine? Sir won't. Sir will be holed up in the wild with his M16 and frag grenades. It'll be anal probes for everyone, except for Sir and his chosen." Lem at the 1993 Gen Con. I'll tell you right now that I was always afraid of the cat growing up. Hell, I still am. I'm always unnerved by his presence. It's that crazy aura you get from people in the same Chuck Manson or a David Koresh way. He does this head trick on people. I mean, he'll order you to do something totally insane. And you'll do it. You may not want to. You may reason or argue against it. But in the end, Sir always gets his way. Later, you'll question the morals of your actions and try to find some rationalization for it. But when he looks you in the eyes, he owns you. I think the scariest thing about Lem, and there's a lot, is that he believes his own shit. And he's completely honest. I mean, a lot of people talk crazy. Lem is crazy. Scary crazy. I mean, if he says he's going to carve out your spleen with a nail file, you better hightail it out of there, because you're in for a world of pain. I've seen it happen. We were young idealists in the beginning. School kids who had a crazy dream that they could change the world through the arts. Danny believed that computers could change all our lives. Plotky was a young Einstein with crazy theories about quantum physics. Holly knew all the girls. I fancied myself a writer and an artist. And there was Lem, that crazy bald kid with the talent. He could do it all. I mean, you could show him something totally new, and within 5 minutes he could master it. Rubik's Cube? Psst, a joke. Pac-Man? He knew all the paths within a week. And don't get me started on his athletic ability. But he is also strangely angry that others couldn't meet his expectations. Maybe that's why he's always been lonely. He's never really had a peer. By college, things had changed. Plotky was off to MIT. Dan and I entered SIU. Polly opened the first of his many strip clubs. And Lem went to work for the government. Then things got pretty weird for everyone for a while. Polly went to jail for running a prostitution ring out of his bars. Plotky's promising career at Fermilab was cut short after that famous accident. Dan kind of freaked out and left school, although he got his shit back eventually. And I have walked the razor's edge for years. When I next saw Lem, 6 years had passed. Things were different. Lem had somehow acquired a vast fortune and an undying hatred for what he termed as the authorities. He saw this grand conspiracy that underlined every aspect of human society. I can't say that I understand it at all, but Lem can apparently see how all the pieces fit. Except Lem wasn't Lem anymore. He was Sir. Some people say he gained some kind of unnatural power through a government experiment. Never ask him about Majestic 12. Others talk of the 5 years he spent under the tutelage of a Laplander shaman, learning the wisdom of the enlightened ancients. Lem himself just says he was ready to knock the world on its ass. I guess the truth of the matter is how he got to be Sir is unimportant. The reality is who he is. Intense, dangerous, uncompromising. The first great warrior poet of this millennia. He's declared war, a holy crusade, a war on the authorities, a war on the alien menace, war on the horrors of the media, war on all the monsters of the world. Will he be successful? I don't know, but I've learned never to bet against him. I do have a fear about Lem, though. My fear is that one day Lem will look out on the world and realize he's won, that all the boogeymen and all the monsters are destroyed. All except one. Him. God help us all.